Fish on. Yes. It's that fish. Oh my bloody God. Folks, bang average fishing, how are we doing? We're on the bloody river. You can't see it behind me because I forgot my big tripod. Classic. But the river is in flood conditions. The water is minging. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be trying to catch some really nice fish in these flood conditions. Trout fishing's a funny one. Often or not, people will say you need really nice clear water to catch them, but that's absolute BS. When the water's cloudy, when the water's coloured, it can be some of the best trout fishing you will ever have. And these are my 3 things that you need to make sure you're catching in a flood. First thing you need to make sure is you're fishing with something fairly big. Don't be scared to use big lures when the water's murky, because actually the fish aren't particularly using their eyesight at this point. They're using their lateral line that runs down their body that feels vibrations. And that brings me on to number 2, vibrations. It is so important to use something with loads of action, loads of buzz, and just get it out there. Rattle even better, because those noises create sound vibrations in the water and that can really get the fish going. And number 3, bright and colourful. Always a good shout, gets the fish going. They're not using their eyes necessarily, but it might just create a flash or a shimmer in the water that just triggers them to hit it. And that's what you're trying to do. You're really trying to get that predatory instinct out of these fish. And that is my 3 top tips. So the lure I'm using today covers 2 of those options. It's big and it vibrates. There we go. And this is the lure that we're using. This is the Sinking Salmo Minnow. It's a cool little lure, to be honest with you. It's vibrating and it's pretty big. They aren't going to miss this in the water. It doesn't actually have a rattle or any sound, but it vibrates like billy-o, like any Salmo lure does. Right, I've given you the top tips. Let's get bloody fishing. Fish on. Nice. It's not a big fish at all, but it's a nice fish regardless. A fish is a fish. It's a little baby rainbow. A little, whoa! Whoa! Oh my God! A little, yay! Folks, this is mental. This is absolutely mental. A timer has just taken the baby rainbow off the hook. Holy shit! Oh, he's dropped it. He's dropped it. Oh my Lord. That is one of the rarest fish on the planet. And it has just gulfed a baby rainbow trout that was on the hook. I hope to God the camera's got that. I hope to God. That was a beast, an absolute beast of a fish. I have seen that fish here so many freaking times and I've never been able to entice him. And then he's just taken a wild baby rainbow. Holy crap. That was insane. That was absolutely insane. That is like a pike coming in for like a little baby jack or a little perch that you're catching. But that is a salmonid. What the frick? The Japanese hooken is an incredibly rare fish. They are Andromedus. I always pronounce that wrong, so I'm so sorry. So that means they sometimes live in fresh water, sometimes live in the sea, and they basically flip between the 2. When they normally hit about 3 years old, that's when they head out to the lowlands, down into the estuaries, and they'll sort of chill in and amongst there. Most hooken species, though, are typically freshwater fish. They don't tend to go down to sea. But that is what makes the Japanese hooken so special. They will move up and down these rivers to spawn, but they won't go miles out to sea or do a migration. They'll sit in the lowlands, low levels of the river, and really around the river mouth and stuff like that. I did not expect that to come and do that. I have seen this fish a couple of times and I've been like, oh, who's this lad? Never really known what to expect, and if I'm honest, I thought it was a big salmon originally. But then to see it just come and take a flipping little baby rainbow off the hook, it's like fishing with sharks, man. I've got to catch that fish. On my life, I've got to catch that fish. Just back onto the fishing in flood conditions, which I will be honest, I have completely forgotten about. I mean, I'm still just shocked by what I've witnessed, and it's about an hour on, and I've just been fishing relentlessly after that fish. I know I'm not even going to stand a chance of catching it, but just mental, just truly mental. But these conditions, anything's possible, anything is possible, and that shows you. Big fish like that is feeding, everything else is as well. But after the madness that's unfolded down here, I think I'm going to head to a new spot. So I've tried catching this fish now for about an hour, and it's clearly not going to happen. He's clearly had his dinner and he's not interested anymore. So on that note, folks, we're going to move onwards and upwards. Fish on, yes. It's that fish. Oh my bloody God. Oh my Lord! Oh my Lord, this is going miles! Oh my God! Oh my God! Sorry for the language, folks. He's off! No, he's not. Oh my God, it is that fish. Oh my God, he's huge. He is absolutely huge. Oh my days. Oh my God. This. I was just about to leave. Oh my God. I'm fishing a very, very small salmo. I'm just gonna loosen my clutch. I'm just gonna let this fish literally run me. This is what timing are about. Oh my God, this is... Ah! Holy shit! Sorry for the language. It's just like a lead weight. It is literally a lead weight. Look at it, it's just pulling me and pulling me and pulling me. If I keep this fish on, it is a miracle. I'm gonna try and keep it here. He's gonna pull me around the rock at some point. I've got to try and lever him back up, but I've got no cat and else chance. I'm hoping he just comes downstream at some point. Get out of that rock. Oh my God, this is serious. The GoPro's on low bat as well, it's not the time. How have I kept this on? With these barbless hooks, and this is where it gets snaggy. He's just holding me in that current there. Look at the rod. It's literally just, I'm not keeping this on in a million years. I'm gonna tighten the clutch up and try and bring him up. Oh, he's off! And there's a lure. Oh! That's my chance. I had no chance of keeping him on with this rod. That fish it's over a metre long, that fish, it's huge. Like, I was just trying to keep him running, and then he's just gone into this flipping water here and he's charged. I was trying to walk up. I am truly, truly speechless at what's just happened. Balls! Where do I even start with that fish? Like, genuinely, where do I start? I'm a little bit, I've got the most mixed emotions in the world. I was nowhere near prepared for that fish. Were there things I could have done better? Probably. I could have moved up the bank a little bit quicker, but it is so slippy there. You've got to be so careful, and it's deep, it drops, and... Whoa. No bloody... I don't even... I'm gutted, in truth. I am absolutely gutted. But hey-ho. Gives you another reason to go fishing, doesn't it? That was mental. Absolutely sick. But we've continued on our little journey. We're dropping down to a few of my favourite little marks now, and hopefully we'll pull out something. But I feel like the adrenaline's going to be nowhere near that fish. I'm racing. My heart is racing. I don't even know where to start. I'm just... Oh. Let's hopefully catch a rainbow. Something.
Fish on! Nice! Oh, get out of there. It's not a biggie. You know what, that's quite a nice brownie actually. That is quite a nice little brownie. Look at him go! Fish! Look at him! Nice! Oh. Well, it's not the giant taimen we're after, but it's actually a really healthy sized brownie. Really lovely fish. Lovely. Off you go, sir. Boom. Well, what a weird day's fishing this has been.
Well, I'm going to call it a day there. I'm pretty speechless, to be honest with you, what's happened today. I can't believe we had that bad boy on. We lost it. I'm gutted, but also I'm honoured and privileged to have even had the opportunity and even to have that little knobhead on my line. That is why I love fishing, because actually you just never know what will happen, and you only find out when you get on the bank and give it a go. I hope you've enjoyed, folks. If you have, you know what to do. Please hit that subscribe button, it means a hell of a lot. Tie lines, folks. Keep bloody fishing, and I'll see you soon.